Visit CCGCastle.com and get 5% discount on your purchase with TCG Center 5 code. Check video description or visit CCG Castle for more. Hello and welcome back to Pokemon TCG Center. In today's video, we'll be looking at another budget deck for the Primal Clash Run format, and this is very special. This is a Simisage with Eevolutions and Octillery. So it's very badass deck. It's very cheap. It's a deck for the budget, but it can hit for a lot of damage. It can kick ass on those Zygarde EX, Regirise EX, Regice EX. It can also kick ass to the Seismitoad because they're all weak. It can hit for the knockout, for the weakness, Shaming, Yveltal, which else? It can also hit for the knockout and weakness those Mega Skeptile. So you can pretty much with this deck beat almost any deck in the format. You can even one-hit knockout Wheeler without any problem because you have so many chance to get such a big hand that your opponent will not be even able to control that. So basically, Simisage with the hand fling says that you can do 10 damage for each card in your hand. Basically, with double Chorus Energy and Forest of the Giant Plant, you can have turn 1 Simisage in play and basically hit for a lot of damage. And also with the Bursting Balloon, you will control your opponent base. Basically, with Bursting Balloon, your opponent will not be able to attack you so often because you can actually control it and control the damage that he can output to you. And trust me, in many times, Bursting Balloon will do a great job. So basically, with the Eco Arm, you can have up to 7 Bursting Balloons, which is like 7 times 60, 420 damage counters. That's enough to knock out 3 EXs or maybe like almost 4 Shamings. So, 17 Pokemon, 36 trainer cards, and 7 energies. I'm running 4 Pansage and 4 Simisage. These are main attackers. And basically for support, you have 2 Eevees, 1 Flareon, 1 Vaporeon, and 1 Jolteon. So basically with the Jolteon, you're also Lighting type, with the Vaporeon Water type, and with the Flareon Fire type. But also you can hit with the Flareon for 80 because I also running those Fire Energy cards. So definitely good. Running 3 energies. Running 7 energies, 3 fires, and 4 double chorus. So basically running just the fire energies are for those Giratina EXs. But also the 3 is reason, just because if I have 2 in my discard pile, and if I have basically 1, I can just put 2 with the Fair Fling back into my hand. So that's the reason why I actually play 3 of them. And basically 2 Remorites and 2 Octilleries for the draw support with the Beazle hand. From item cards, as I mentioned earlier, 1 Eco Arm who can actually shuffle 3 Bursting Balloons or maybe even Float Stones back into deck. 4 Level Balls, since any of these Pokemons are under 90 or exactly 90, that's the reason why I'm running 4 Level Balls and 2 copies of Ultra Balls, because you want to have more chance to drop something with the Ultra Ball. I'm not running Bridget. I'm not a big fan of the Bridget, so few decks actually run Bridget, but 90% of them are not running Bridget. And actually running Ultra Ball is good because you can actually sometimes discard 3 cards for that Beazle hand, so you can get 3 new cards, for example, and something like that. Super Road 1 really needed in this deck. Since I'm not running Revitaliator, which would be good, I actually decided to go with the Super Road just because I can also put some energy cards back into my deck. But Revitaliator is not that needed in this deck, trust me. I tested a lot and I can confirm that. 4 Trainer's Mail and 2 Ultra Balls and 4 V Seekers. Hex Maniac against Greninja breaks, of course, but also against Shaming setups and any other Pokemon with basically ability in play. A single Lysander, 8 drop supporters this time, 2 Ants, 4 Sycamores, and 2 Tiernos. Tierno can also be good because by playing Tierno you can increase your damage for 20 because you are going to discard Tierno and you are going to drop 3 cards. So basically you are going to drop 3 cards, which is 30 damage, minus Tierno is 1, which is 20 damage counter. So you can basically with Tierno drop 3 extra cards and increase the damage that you can done with your hand fling for 20. Also, 4 Forest of the Giant Plants, you want to have constantly Forest of the Giant Plant in play. 4 Bursting Balloons, 2 Float Stone for free retreat, and 7 energies, 4 double chorus, and 3 fire energies, which is 60 cards in total. So basically, I tested a lot. I made this deck to be almost perfect. It cannot be better than this, trust me. So this is the sweet spot for the new players, for the budget players, for the players like me who actually likes and enjoy playing budget builds, who actually don't want to, who actually spend a lot of money on other cards, but actually enjoy more by playing budget decks and kicking gas with the budget decks instead of playing with the Tar 1 decks and full art changes and stuff like that. So if you're a big fan to this, Now, budget builds, definitely hit that like button. If you're looking for any of these cards, as usual, you can find them on CCGCastle.com, so definitely check my video description, and you will get 5% discount by typing TCG Center 5 code if you decide to buy something on a store. So yeah, that's pretty much the deck list. So I'm going to play 2 games with it, so you can definitely see this deck in the action. And yeah, that's pretty much all. So see you in the game. Alright guys, let's do this. So I'm starting second probably because I've lost the coin flip, so it's not that bad because I can start to attack on my turn 1. Of course, if I can get everything that I need, but my opening hand probably will not give me the chance to do that. So on the other side, it's a Eevolutions and a Garchomp deck. So there's a strong energy, and he actually passes his turn. So there's another Simisage and a Remoraid, and what I'm going to do is just I'm going to pass. For the next turn I have Level Ball for Octillery, I have Floatstone, and I have also my Force of the Jump Plant, which means that I might be able to draw some pretty good cards. There is one more strong energy, maybe Goodbite. It's going to evolve from that Gable. There's a Lysander for Remoraid, and never enough. Okay, so this might end pretty quickly if I actually manage to get... Oh, there's a N. So I'm going with N right here, so I really need just like double colorless energy. So I'm going to take a big advantage right here if I manage to score that. So there's Octillery and a Abyssal Hand for 2, so let's see what I can get with my Abyssal Hand. Level Ball, which means that I'm going to get my Simisage into play. And with my Simisage in play, I just need double colorless energy, and that Gable is going to be knocked out, so there is no double colorless energy. Oh boy. Alright, so Ultra Ball. And I'm looking for maybe another Remoraid for another Octillery. So at least I will have double Octillery in play. I'm going to put one of my Simisage into the active spot. So, yeah, I actually screwed that right here. So I definitely need... Oh, there's even Focus Sash. So right now it would be even harder to knock out my opponent Gable. And there's a lot of Eevolutions, but none of these Eevolutions will work for my opponent because I'm not running any EX. So pretty much they just... getting the space of my opponent bench. And there is Sycamore, so Rare Candy and a Garchomp will do the job. But then I can actually respond pretty quickly, and looks like that he will miss that, so he can actually take that Gabite and hit for 60 right here, and I will not be able to retreat my active Simisage, but I can still do a lot of damage onto it. And there's another Focus Sash, this time to Gable on the bench. And 60 damage with that Sand Tomb. So one of my Bursting Balloon will definitely work and do the great job right here. So there's a Bursting Balloon. And I still have 2 Abyssal Hands. So let's see what I can get with the first one. There's double Chorus energy, and I'm thinking like I'm just going to put one more Pensage in play, and that's pretty much it. I'm going to draw another Abyssal Hand, and I'm more than happy with that. I can hit for 100 right here, or yeah, I can definitely hit for 100. I'm going to do that. And I'm also going to put in play my Jolteon so I can just one-hit knock out his Shaman on the bench. So right now, even if he decides to attack me with his Garchomp, since I have that Bursting Balloon, we should actually exchange price for price right here, and I definitely benefit from that. So there's Max Potion, so I didn't count on the Max Potion, but he's going to lose 2 of his strong energies. And there's Ultra Ball for Garchomp, of course, which will give him the chance to knock out my Simisage and put 2 of his energies probably on another Gable on the bench, or maybe 2 on the Shaman, so he can actually Sky Return. Personally, I would do that because he have 2 basic energies, and he actually does a rookie mistake. Oh no, he can actually just add 1 energy card, not a 2, so It's my fault. Alright, so what I'm going to do right here is I'm going to attach my bursting balloon. I'm going to play my abyssal hand for a single card. Yeah, maybe I actually take a big risk right here if I don't get double colorless energy, and look at this, I didn't get double colorless energy, so I guess I might screw that right here. So I'm going to put my Simisage and 2 fire energies back into my deck. After that I'm going to play my Trainer's Mail to see what I can get with it. I can take that level ball, which is always good. I'm going to put another Eevee right here just because I can actually even get rid of my Vaporeon, and I can also have my let's see. Yeah, I can even have later Jolteon in play, but I accidentally attached Floatstone to my Eevee, so there's double chorus energy. That's it. So I'm going to hit for 80 right there, which will be enough to knock out my opponent Garchomp. And I also have that bursting balloon attached to it. So I'm back in the action with my Simisage, and I'm going to take first prize right here, but that prize is actually very strong. So 2 V-Seekers in my hand. That means only one thing. There is Super Road for my opponent, so what he's going to put into his deck, probably a Garchomp line, maybe some, yeah, probably just a Garchomp line. I still need to take a lot of prizes. That's definitely not that easy, but he actually just decided to quit the game, so let's move to game number 2. Alright guys, so welcome back to the game number 2. So I'm starting with my Sage, and my opening hand looks very scary because I don't have another basic Pokemon. On the other side it's a Zygarde EX, so that's definitely good because it has weakness. But I really need to get something on my top deck because this can actually end on the turn 1. So something very, very good like Professor Sycamore for 7. Alright, there's Ultra Ball and Regice, so that Regice gave him the chance to hit Lot for 10 more damage, and there's another Ultra Ball, probably for maybe another Regice, no, for the Hoopa, so he can actually set up. Okay, so big EXs with those Zygardes and Regice, so there is one more Regice and one more Shaman. So he can actually play Regice and hit for Land Pulse for 40 right now. So there's even Skyfield and a Meditite and a Shaman for 5. So big setup for 5. What else he can get? There's even Muscle Band, so that's even more damage counters. That for now that's 40, 60. Yeah, that's 40, 60, 70, 80 with single energy. It would be even 100 if that was a strong energy card, so plenty of damage counters. And my top deck is actually Professor Sycamore, so I'm back in the game. Alright, just for the moment, there's a Trainer's Mail, and there is just the Airno, so I'm going to play my Level Ball for another Sage, and I'm going to attach double Chorus Energy onto it. Hopefully my opponent will not be able to Lysander me on the bench, and I'm going to pass. So if I actually somehow manage to survive this turn, that would be great, because without Lysander I can definitely survive. So and even knock out his Zygarde if he just decide to attack me right there. So there's N, which means that I'm going to get 6 new cards. So let's take a look at the new 6 cards. Sage, Sycamore, another Bursting Balloon, which is great, and of course that Forested Giant Plant. I definitely want to play Forested Giant Plant right here. So I'm going to see what I can get with my Trainer's Mail. level ball is very useful. I'm going to evolve my active Simisage. I'm going to attach a bursting balloon on it. I will try to search my deck for one of my Ramorites. And yeah, pretty much Sycamore for 7, so I'm looking for that double chorus energy, and my opponent will be in a very, very big trouble if I get one. So yeah, I managed to get one. So that means that I can hit for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 120. Yeah, definitely I can hit for 120. But I will not. Bursting Balloon will not be enough to knock him out, so I'm going to hit for 120 without playing anything else right here. So for the next turn, I can actually play a level ball for Octillery, or maybe even for another Simisage. I can evolve into my Simisage. And there's Corina, which is great, because he's definitely going to knock out right here my Simisage. And, oh, actually, yeah, Starling Megaphone will do the job, that is for sure. And he can even heal some damage off with that Cell Storm. So he can heal 30 damage off, which means that I will need a lot of cards again in my hand to be able to knock him out. So there's a Cell Storm for 120. My goodness, a lot of damage. So I need to do 100 more damage, which means that I need to have 5 cards in my hand. And right now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to play my Forest of the Giant Plant right here. I'm going to play my level ball, of course, for another Simisage, actually better. So I need to have just 5 cards in my hand. And I'm going to play Simisage, I'm going to attach Energy, and I'm going to play Sycamore, so I will have 7 actually. And I can even play 2 more of them, so there is a Simisage, or I will go with my Eco Arm. I'm definitely going to play my Eco Arm for 3. Simisage, and I'm still going to play my Octillery, and I can even get 5 cards with that Abyssal Hand, so that will be still 5 cards. That will still be a knockout, so I'm going to knock out his Zygarde in a big fashion right there for 100. I'm going to take 2 prizes, so I have one less prize than my opponent, so I'm taking advantage right there. So I'm also having 7 cards in my hand with Tierno, and top deck I will be able to one-hit knockout pretty much any of his Pokemon on the bench. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to play V-Seeker, Tierno for... Oh, I even don't need Tierno right there, so... But I will definitely play Tierno. I'm very in good position right here. I can one-hit knockout. I just need to find my Lysander, and with the Lysander I just need to start to knock out his Regirox on the bench, and that's pretty much GG. There's a V-Seeker for N, which is not a big deal. So I still need to have like 6 cards in my hand. And when I go down with my N, I will have 4, so I need... there's 2 Eevees in my hand. So that means that I'm going to play Ultra Ball for another Simisage, attach double chorus energy, Abyssal Hand for 5, and actually tries to get a Sycamore for 7, so I can one-hit knock out his Carbing. So he get that V-Seeker with a Trainer's Mail, and I don't see energy yet. So without energy, that Diamond Gift is not going to happen. And that's actually the biggest problem right there, because he actually wants to power up that Medicham, so he can actually start to attack with it. The good thing is that I have 4 Bursting Balloons left, and that's just a nightmare for my opponent in this situation. I can definitely say that and confirm. So there is a Fighting Energy, which means that he can actually play the Diamond Gift, attach Strong Energy and 1 regular Fighting Energy to his Medicham. And with that Yoga Kick, he's going to be able to hit for 100. And that's a very good sign for him. So there is a first Ultra Ball for a Simisage. Of course, double chorus energy attachment, Bursting Balloon, Abyssal Hand for 5. And there is Tierno, which will give me 3 more cards, so that's like I have Sycamore sitting in my hand, so I'm going to hit for a lot of damage right here. 140, and I'm going to knock out his Carbon Break, so I still need to take 3 more prizes. I have Lysander in my hand, that means only one thing. He can definitely knock out my Simisage right there, but then he's going to take some damage also on his Medicham, which will definitely be a good thing for myself. And after I knock out his Medicham, I think this is pretty much GG, because my hand is very huge without N. He's not going to be able to reduce the damage that I can do. I also have that Octillery in my hand, and there's V-Seeker for N, so that's going to happen. I'm going down to 3 cards, but not a big deal as long as I have Bursting Balloon attached. And my opponent already played a Starly Megaphone. There's one more Strong Energy, so he's going to hit very hard right there, even for 70. 30, 50, 70. With the Muscle Band, he can even knock out one more of my Simisage or Pensage. And I'm hope that that's not going to happen. Oh, actually, I totally forgot about 2 Regirock, so that's going to happen. And there is Yoga Kick, so I'm going to promote. Oof, this is very hard. I still didn't play Super Road, so I'm going to promote my Pensage. That Medicham did a great job right here, so I'm going to promote my Pensage. I'm going to lose my Pensage, so we are equal right now, 3-3 in prizes. The great thing is that I can still recover from that, but I need few more cards. So first I need my Abyssal Hand. Alright, and second I need to play my Super Road to put some Pensage back into my deck. I have 1, 2, 3, but I think I will need that Fire Energy actually. And the question is, should I end right here because I have enough resources? Or should I maybe even play a Hex Maniac if I have one, but I don't have one, so I'm going to end. Because I have enough damage, 30 with 3 cards, to knock out his Medicham, so I can definitely live with that. Alright, so I have that Bursting Balloon, which is very big deal right here. So I also have my Sycamore. I also have my V-Seeker, Pensage, and Double Color's Energy in my hand. That means that if he attacks with the Zygarde, he's going to take 6 damage counters. And in that situation, I just need 7 cards and 6 cards and Simisage. And probably that's going to happen with the current hand. So I can definitely see and smell victory right here because I'm down to 2 prizes. And this is very great. So let's see what the Mighty Zygarde can do. Will I be able to win with my Simisage? There's a Lysander, so he's going to Lysander my Octillery and apply some pressure on it. And that means that I need to find a Floatstone right there, so that's going to change a little bit things right here. So there is actually a V-Seeker for Tierno. I'm going to play my Abyssal Hand, so let's see what I can get with my Abyssal Hand. 2 cards, there's a Simisage, number 2. There is Level Ball, so can I take anything with my Level Ball? Yes, I can grab my... I have pretty good resource left, so I'm going to play my Sycamore right here. So I'm going down to 5. There's a big chance that I'm going to hit a Floatstone, so there it is. There is a Floatstone, so I can retreat. And I'm going to retreat. I'm going to attach my Bursting Balloon, and that means only one thing, that I'm going to hit for the 100. And if he actually decides to attack, he's going to get 6 damage counters back. And in my opinion, this is pretty much GG from this point of the game. Because I also have another V-Seeker, even if he tries to run back to the bench. But yeah, pretty much I think it's GG without AZ or Max Potion. I don't see how my opponent can win this. He cannot remove my Floatstone from the Octillery. Probably he's not able to remove my Double Chorus Energy. If he can scrap Double Chorus Energy from the active one. Oh, there's AZ. Okay, this changed a little bit things right here, so he can put that Regirock into the active spot, but then I can respond with my V-Seeker again. And I can try actually, I will try first to hit that Regirock. Oh, I actually have Tierno in my hand. I totally didn't see that, so I can maybe even one-hit knock his Tierno. 5 cards, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5, 8. So nope, that's not going to work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, let's just hit for 120. For the weakness, he probably is going to retreat, and I'm going to play V-Seeker for Lysander and knock him out. Only if he have another AZ or V-Seeker for AZ and any kind of energy will work, but without that, that's not going to work. So there is a 60, 70, 80 damage that he can does, maybe even 100 with the Floatstone or 90 with the Fighting Fury Belt, and hopefully that's not going to happen. So there's a V-Seeker for another AZ. Another AZ will give him the chance to remove that Regirock from the play, put it back to the bench, and hit with the Land Pulse. So right now I have how many cards in my hand? Let me count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6. And with Tierno, how many I'm going to have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's 180, and I'm short for 10. And he actually can't do against this. Can he go against this? I don't know. So there's Lysander for Regirock, and I still have my V-Seeker in hand. And he played 3 V-Seekers. Pretty much he lost 99% of his resources, and I think this is GG right now. There's Shona for 5, so he's looking for that Floatstone so he can actually retreat. But the good thing is that I have V-Seeker for a Lysander, and I can definitely confirm that this is a GG. Only if he plays Super Scoop Up. That would definitely be something unexpected. But I'm not saying Super Scoop Up. But there's a switch. There's a big move definitely with that switch. But yeah, pretty much I have V-Seeker, so it's pretty much GG. If I didn't have that Lysander and V-Seeker in my hand, I never would go with actual Lysander for his Regirock. I would just start to attack his active Zygarde, and pretty much that would be it. But in this situation, well, I'm just going to finish this game by knockout. So yeah, it's pretty much GG. So you can actually see how you can win with a budget deck against Tier 1 decks without any problems. So once again, there's a full deck list. I hope you guys enjoy watching it, so don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel, which is the most important thing if you already didn't. So yeah, that's pretty much all for today. Stay tuned for tomorrow's video. I hope once again you enjoy watching it. If you have any questions, don't forget to leave comments below. And until the next time, have a nice day and goodbye.